Holly McCullough. I'm a registered dietitian at your local Foods Incorporated. Today I'm going to show you how to make a Parmesan crusted tilapia, a fast, easy, and budget-friendly meal. First thing we're going to do is wash our hands. You're going to need to wash your hands in warm water for about 20 seconds. Make sure you get between your fingers, under your nails, and a little up your wrists. When I got everything ready for the kitchen today, I pulled out some frozen individually wrapped fillets of tilapia, which I've been thawing in cool water. Another safe alternative to thaw your frozen tilapia is to put it in the refrigerator. Today we're going to use 4 fillets, and we're going to rinse each fillet and pat it dry. Since we handled raw fish, we're going to wash our hands for another 20 seconds, and then we'll pick up on making our breading mixture next. For the moment, we're going to set our tilapia aside. We'll come back to it soon. Okay, we're going to mix together our dry breading mixture. I have plain breadcrumbs. You could also use seasoned breadcrumbs. And if you don't have breadcrumbs in your pantry, I use things like Ritz or club crackers whenever I'm in a pinch. We're going to do a level 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs. Then we're going to add a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. We're also going to add a tablespoon of Italian seasoning, and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. If you'd like, you can also salt and pepper your mixture to taste. I try not to add a lot of salt into my foods, but I will add a little bit of pepper today. We're going to mix together our dry breading mixture. Try to get it evenly mixed up so that the fish you coat is regular between all the different fillets. We want it to be as consistent as we can. Then I'm going to spread it out so it's easier to coat our fish. And to coat our fish, we're actually going to use lemon juice. I don't have fresh lemons in my kitchen normally, but I do keep lemon juice around. The recipe calls for a tablespoon. I'm just going to put a splash in the bowl. So we're going to bring our fillets of tilapia back out. Before we crust our tilapia for baking, we're going to get our baking sheet ready and our oven turned on. This meal will be cooked at 425 for about 20 minutes. We're going to let the oven preheat. I'm also going to go ahead and spray my baking sheet with some cooking spray. This will help keep our tilapia from sticking later. to do is pat our tilapia dry. Then we're going to dip in the lemon juice on both sides. And then we'll dip it in our breading mixture. And I'm going to use the fork and help cover the top. Then we'll take our covered tilapia, we'll shake off some of the extra, and we'll transfer it to our baking sheet. And then we'll do it again. Tilapia is one of my favorite proteins to cook with. It's low in fat, high in protein, and it's full of omega-3 fatty acids, which are good for your heart. And since we don't just eat tilapia by itself, my favorite thing to pair it with is steamed broccoli. And then I like to use just a pantry staple, like a rice-a-roni, rice pilaf mixture. The broccoli adds a nice touch. Gives you a good high fiber vegetable with high in vitamin A and in vitamin C. And then since we handled raw fish, we're going to wash our hands again. We took a short break while our oven preheated, but it's ready now. So we're going to put our tilapia in and we'll check on it again in about 20 minutes. Our 20-minute timer has gone off, so we're going to check our fish and make sure it's done now. So what I'm going to do to make sure that it's completely cooked is look for a thick spot on a fillet and make sure that the fish flakes easily. So that looks nice and flaky to me. The alternative is that you could use a thermometer and make sure that the fish has been cooked to 145 degrees as the internal temperature. If you do that, also make sure that you find the thick part of your fish fillet. So that's our Parmesan coated tilapia. And a good idea is while your fish is baking is when you could steam your vegetables or cook a starch. And then as soon as it's all done, throw it on a plate, start to finish. It's about 30 minutes. Enjoy your tilapia.